Once upon a time, there lived an elderly man who had 4 sons. The father really wanted his children to understand that they can't judge about anything superficially. The old man pondered for a long time on how to teach his children to peer at the heart of things, and decided to send each of his sons to look for the apple tree, which grew far from their home. He sent his first and eldest son to look for an apple tree in winter, his second son in spring, the third son in the height of summer, and the youngest at the beginning of autumn. And so, when all his sons returned, the old man gathered them together and asked to tell him about what they saw along the way and what kind of the apple tree they managed to find. The eldest son was the first to tell his story. The apple tree was very scary, shriveled, and inanimate, he said, and its branches stuck out like thin black hands. It seemed that the tree wanted to grab me. Then the story was continued by the other son. The apple tree was all covered with green leaf buds, which looked like the buds of beautiful flowers. It seemed as if they promised something magical. Looking at this tree, I felt incredibly calm and tender. The tree was very beautiful, the third son said. It bloomed and smelled so sweet that I had never seen anything more beautiful in my life. And then it was the turn of the youngest son to speak. My apple tree was all strewn with bright fruits, he said. They looked so juicy that they just shone in the sun. I have never tasted such delicious apples before. I couldn't get enough of them. I just wanted more and more. The brothers heard each other's stories and started to argue, trying to make it clear which one of them really saw the same tree that their father was speaking of. The old man calmed them down and said, "You should not quarrel and argue with each other. After all, you all are right. Each of you saw the same apple tree at one of the 4 seasons. And for each of you, it looked different, although it had always remained the same apple tree." Then the father looked at his sons and gave them an advice. "Remember for the rest of your life that you must not evaluate someone or something seeing them only once, in only one season. With time, the events of your life may also seem different than before. After all, if we would give up during the winter frosts, we would never have enjoyed a warm spring, wouldn't have known summer and fruitful autumn. Do not form an opinion about your life looking at just one season of it, and do not let the pain of one moment obscure the expectation of imminent joy. Continue to pursue aims," the wise father concluded, "and better times will surely come."